gentlemen, welcome to the second game of the doubleheader tonight. It will be your boys facing on the #1 ranked team in the East, Horus Hawks. And if you saw the game before, you should be excited for this one because that girls' game went into overtime and your girls pulled it through, and we'll see if the boys can pull it through as well. For the boys tonight, they're coming into this game hot. Five-game winning streak and beating a top state-ranked team, Davies, a week ago. And then now they face another state-ranked team tonight, the Horace Hawks boys. Currently doing the introductions, it's going to be the traditional 5 for both sides. For Horace, you got #1, Aiden Green, #0, Carter Evanson, #11, Owen Terrace, #23, Brett Livingston, and #13, Caden Peterson. For your Cheyenne boys, it's CJ Smith, #0, #2, Chase Spielman, #5, Kyson Keller, #11, Kason Bernstein, and #24, Tanner Krecha.
Well, Gabe, we had talked about during the girls broadcast how, it seems like ever since January, the calendar turned over to January, the girls team had been like a completely different team.
Absolutely.
And I think it's fair to say that you could say the same statement for the Cheyenne boys. They've been a different squad ever since January has rolled around. And that was a huge win last week against the Davies Eagles. And they're looking to continue that. We know that before Christmas, these two teams hooked up and Carter Evenson put on a clinic against the Mustangs, and it did not look like much of a game. But, again, things have been very different for this Mustang boys team ever since January has hit, and certainly they're going to be looking to continue the momentum that they've developed, and they try and keep that rolling as we go on almost into February now, and you're kind of starting to make that stretch run towards the EDC. Everyone's hoping to be playing their best basketball when the time comes.
Absolutely. And I think these boys have really found what they are successful at. They've really understood each other on how they can score and how they can defend with each other. Earlier on in the season, they struggled offensively, kind of forcing things, and then throughout these recent games, they've really played together. And I think if they do that tonight, they can pull this one out.
Well, and I think, you mentioned defense, and I think this is a classic example of a team that creates offense from their defense, and they've been a much better defensive squad in the new year in 2026. So we'll see if they're able to keep that going tonight, because they will have their hands full against a team that from Horace is ranked in the state. They are the #3 team for the boys right now. And, with Bismarck Century, their point guard breaking his leg, actually.
Absolutely, Camden
last
Kramer.
week, you don't, that kind of opens things up quite a bit. And, you hate to see a kid get hurt like that, but at the same time, you're like, well, injuries are part of the game, and this maybe opens things up for other squads. So certainly Cheyenne and Horace looking to put their best foot forward tonight and see if they can move into that top tier of the EDC.
And Cheyenne controls the tip. CJ's going to attack right away. Floater, too strong. Rebounded to Livingston. Green, right wing, bringing it up. Krecha's going to have assignment on him. Out to Caden. Peterson looking to pass inside to Evenson. Evenson's pass taken away by Spielman.
And that's something Cheyenne's going to have to defend really well on the perimeter tonight, because this Horace team can shoot it well from the outside and fill it up.
They love to space it out. Keller in the corner is going to go baseline, taking on Caden. Hits the side of the backboard, gets his own rebound. Floater and gets it to go.
Well, half the gym can sit down.
Aiden Green bringing it up once again, being guarded by Smith. Smith's going to receive a screen on the right wing by Livingston. He's going to swing it over to Terrace. Terrace going to look to attack, back down to Livingston. Livingston loses it.
I think he was eyeing
Back
the
up to
dunk
Peterson.
already.
Terrace wants one.
There it is. And that's what Horace does well. That extra pass, faster than the defense can adjust.
Bernstein's going to take one. In and out and back in. Bernstein.
The shooter's touch.
Big man getting himself a 3. Aiden's going to blow by Smith. Back down to Livingston. He wants one and gets fouled by Bernstein. Livingston is very active when he's off the ball. He wants to cut and he wants to get those slam times.
Yeah, and you don't want to pick up fouls ever, but I think for Case and Bernstein, that's a smart foul. You don't want to let Livingston throw one down in your house so early in the game. Make him go to the line and earn it, and there he misses the front end of the free throws.
Don't give him a high momentum play right off the bat.
Absolutely.
Let's see, Brett Livingston's second shot. Gets it to go. Press action here for Horace, 2-2-1.
And this is what gave...
Eventon's going to get one.
I was just
and misses it.
I was just going to say, this gave Cheyenne lots of fits in the first meeting. See if they can do a better job with
Smith. Smith's going to attack back out to Spielman. Spielman's going to go down the middle now. Backing down Peterson. He's going to look to fade and makes it. Good patient take for Spielman. As the Cheyenne Mustangs did a little bit of a press there. Eventon's going to get by it. In and out, inside.
Oh, good under move. Good up and under.
Eventon playing patient. Press again. See if the boys can beat it.
You got to get going here.
Gets it over to Bernstein. One pass fake. He's going to go baseline. Stuck. Looking for someone. Back out to Keller. Keller wants to go baseline. Kicks it back out to Bernstein. Bernstein thought about it. He's going to go down the middle now. Hop step up with the left. Gets blocked. Livingston's going to go on a fast break. Back out to Terrace. Terrace swings it over to Eventon. Eventon fakes the 3. He's going to go down the middle. Lefty. Too strong. Oh.
Wow.
Bit of a chase got hit there pretty hard, but we play on and it stays Horace ball.
Both guys going for the ball.
And Gable will sub in for Bernstein.
Gable giving up some height there to Livingston.
As Gable's 6 foot and Livingston's about 6'5". Gable's a strong man though. Eventon's going to go down the middle now with the right this time and finishes. Eventon, one step too fast. Horace will stay with the press. Spielman looking for someone, gets it to Gable. Gable's going to slow it down, gets doubled, but loses it off of Caden Peterson. Will stay with Cheyenne.
Fortunate that it went off of Peterson.
As Gable could have been a little bit more patient there.
It's when you need to have people coming to the ball and not running diagonally.
Got to help the man.
Yeah.
Out to Gable, being guarded by Evenson. Spielman's going to go baseline now, being guarded by Green. He's going to kick it out. Oh, tipped away. Terrace is going to pick it up. Green's looking to push. Back out to Evenson. Evenson fakes the 3 again. He's looking to create. He's going to go baseline. Jump fake. Skip pass to Peterson's going to knock it down.
That was a tremendous pass to find that.
The Hawks are knocking their 3s down early. Gable's spin move with the right. Too strong. Gets his own rebound. Back out to Krejcia. Krejcia thought about it. Out to Keller. He's going to drive now. Pull up.
Good. There it is. Good mid-range game from Kyson Keller there.
Keller getting in his bag. Green's going to attack now. Little hop step. Gets fouled. Horace staying aggressive.
You know, Aiden Green, it never ceases to amaze me how it doesn't look like he's moving as fast as he is. It's so smooth. It doesn't look like he's trying all that hard, and in fact, he can get past you in a flash.
That change of speed is hard to guard. And he will not convert in the first one. Subs will come in for Horace and Cheyenne. Zenger coming in for Spielman and Myshak, and Collins coming in for Terrace and Peterson. Green won't convert on both free throws. Zenker's going to look to break the press here. Swings over to Keller. Keller's going to take one. A little bit too strong. CJ with the push, and it was going to be Horace ball. Cheyenne off to a quick 3 fouls here as Martin will sub in for Smith.
I know Keller felt it there, but just taking the first three that presents itself isn't always ideal. Give yourself a chance to see if you can get something better.
As Carter's going to swing it over to Collins. Collins going to take one. Oh my, Horace is starting off hot. 4 for 4.
And that's going to be the challenge for the Mustangs. Keep it within reaching distance here in this first half. You don't want to get run off the floor early on.
Absolutely. Might want to start running them off those threes a little bit, making them drive. Keller looking to create. Gets cut off by Green. He's going to receive his screen from Gable. Zenger swings it over to Krejci. Krejci fakes it. Back to Keller. Gable wants it. Gable wants to go to work on Collins, and two people jump in, and he gets blocked by Collins. And Collins is out of bounds, and it will stay with Cheyenne ball.
Probably fortunate there that Collins was out of bounds, because as he tried to save it, Krejci ended up with it and had a really good look.
Box action here. Out to Martin. Swings over to Gable. Gable open lane.
Yeah.
One fake with the left inside hand. Too short. Rebound by Krejci. Krejci working. One fake.
Good
up.
fake.
Great move from the big man. Cheyenne little man pressure here. Keller on Myshak. Carter's going to take a deep one. Too strong. Rebounded by Myshak. Myshak looking to kick. Back out to Collins. Collins takes his second. Bottoms. And Brandt wants one.
Yeah, he is not happy with that.
As the Horace Hawks are starting off 5 for 5 from the three-point line already.
And we know they can fill it up like that, but Brandt's expecting better effort and better knowledge of assignment, kind of that court awareness that he doesn't think that the Mustangs are giving right now.
Absolutely. I think they got to play up a little bit more on those hand switches.
Yeah.
Make sure to get a hand in there and don't give them an easy look.
No, and you got height at the rim. You got protectors there. See if you can funnel them into the lane and get some contested looks rather than those wide open threes that they've been managing to get off so far.
Absolutely. And this Horace team will take every open shot they'll take.
Yes, they will.
Same press for Horace. Keller swings over to Zenker. Keller looking to pass it back. Nowhere to go. Back over to Zenker. Up to Krejci and beats it. Krejci back up to Zenk. Zenk's going to go downhill. Pull up. Too short. Krejci nearly rebounds it, but Collins will come away with it. Green, right wing. Looking to create. Will take. Wow, right by Keller. Aiden Green.
He turns on the jets and just is gone.
One blink and he's gone. Back over to Gable. Zinks has the ball. Swings over to Martin. Martin's going to take a deep one. Wow. Cole Martin, no hesitation, and finds the bottom of the net. Myshak, right wing. Gable nearly strips it. Aiden Green looking to attack now. Getting hounded. Back out to Collins. Swings over to Terrace. Terrace going to go baseline with the right, and they're going to call a body.
I think Zenker on that one coming over to help, or was that Krejci that picks that up? Yeah, it was Zenker.
A little bit too aggressive there with the body. And Owen Terrace will head to the line for two. Too strong in the first one. And Bernstein will sub in for Krejci.
Livingston back on. And Peterson for the Hawks.
He subbed in for Evenson and Myshak. Keller's going to get the rebound as they go as Terrace goes 0 for 2. Over to Martin in the middle. Over to Gable. He's going to play it patient and set up a play. He's going to receive it. Zenker nearly stripped away. Gets it back.
Good quick
Another
hands.
screen by Bernstein. He's going to go downhill now with the right, and he's going to get fouled. Good confident take there by Zenker.
Quick hands by Peterson. Almost picked his pocket. Poked it away for just a second, but Zenker aggressive, trying to get downhill, and he's going to get 2 free throws for it.
As Zenk is about 40% from the line this year. He knocks the first one down. Spielman will sub in for Keller. And Zenker knocks on the second.
Very quick blow. I was going to say very quick blow for Evenson. He couldn't have been out more than about a minute of actual time.
Quick 45 seconds from number 0. Man pressure again from Cheyenne. Aiden Green looking to beat it. He's going to get by Zenker. Double coming. Tipped away, stolen by Martin. Great hands. Bernstein's going to slow it down and get it to Spielman.
Good patience. Your tendency is to want to go fast, but good patience. They're going to
foul on.
Okay.
Little reach.
They're going to get it on Green. I wondered if they were going to get Gable trying to set that pick.
That was a close one as his feet weren't really set, but we'll take it. Back up to Gable again. Pass fake. He's going to go down the middle now. One fake. Looking to kick. Back to the Zenker. He's going to fake it as well. He wants to go downhill. Spin move with the right. Too short. Rebounded by Livingston. Livingston looking to push up to Evanson. Evanson push cross with the inside hand. Hits the bottom of the backboard. Rebounded by Terrace.
Wow. Really nice job by Terrace. Right
Terrace
place at the right
active.
time. Yeah. Crashing the boards.
Same press from Horace. Shine staying patient. Over to Gable in the corner, and Gable hard, a little bit too hard to catch. As Krejci will sub in for Gable.
And that's what that 2-2-1 is meant to get you to do. Get it up that sideline, and then we're just waiting for you to cross half court, see if they can get that trap. And Zenker tried to paint the line there and get that to Gable, but unable to do so.
Spielman back on Evanson. Evanson looking to create now. Another cross behind the back spin. He's going to look the back Spielman down, and he's going to not get it.
He's looking for a foul on that. No call coming.
Zenker's bringing it up. Zenker swings it over to Spielman. Spielman over to Krejci. Krejci looking now. Over to Bernstein. Tough pass.
Yeah, it was.
Bernstein's going to kick it out to Spielman. Spielman's going to pull up for two. Too strong. Rebounded by Myshak. Terrace going to bring it up on the right rail. Over to Evenson. Evenson now. Hits it off the arm of Chase.
Numbers there. Oh.
As Shine couldn't capitalize on the 3-on-2 situation. As Smith and Keller will sub in for Martin and Zenker. As Collins will sub in for Terrace and Green in for Peterson. Man action press here for Cheyenne again. Keller's going to look to double. Green's going to beat it with ease. Swings it over to Livingston. Back up top to Green. They're looking for a double screen action here. Green's going to look to attack one dribble pull up, in and out. Rebounded by Keller. Keller looking to create now. Double screen both sides. He's going to use Krejci's side. He's going to go downhill with the right and gets it to go off glass. Great finish by Kyson Keller. Same press action for Cheyenne. Evans is going to go downhill over to Collins. Collins 1-2 step, gets fouled by Krejci. Seems to be Horace is not having a problem with this press as they head to the line for the 4th time tonight. Only been able to convert on one free throw. We'll see if Collins can change it up. He'll knock the first one down. Martin's going to sub in for Krejci. He goes 2 for 2. 2-2-1 again. Gets it to the middle of Spielman. Spielman over to Smith. Smith over to Bernstein.
Oh.
Nearly wasn't looking. Now back up to Spielman. He's going to look to set it up now. Over to Martin. Keller going with his right again. Hop step, looking to go up and gets foul call on. He's going to get 2 shots. Kyson staying aggressive as Shine finds himself still down by 5.
This is what you have to do to keep Horus on their heels. You're going to have to attack the basket frequently, and then when they collapse, you might have that opportunity for that kick out for the open look at a 3.
Absolutely. Keller makes his first one. Keller goes 2 for 2. Cheyenne's going to shoulder press again. Over to Evenson. He's going to look to break it behind the back. Wanted the cross. Over to Green. Off the shin of Smith. Back up top to Evenson. Evenson swings over to Livingston. Back to Evenson. Evenson's tried splitting. Bump goes up too strong. Looking for a foul call.
Yeah, he's asked for a foul 2 or 3 times tonight.
Keller, step back, tray. Too strong.
Good job by Martin trying to keep it alive, but Horace comes out there with it, and they're going to get Bernstein a little too aggressive.
As he tried coming across the body of Livingston for the steal there. As that will be his second of the night. And Krejci will come in for Bernstein. And Terrace will come in for Myshak. Seems like both sides are kind of wanting to keep bodies fresh all the time. Evenson, deep one, oh my. Carter Evanson.
And you don't, he can shoot it from there easily within his range, and it's so hard to convince yourself defensively that you have to be aware of that shot, but you do.
He's been doing that for a while. Chase tried to get in.
I was going to say, good drop step by Spielman.
As he'll head to the free throw line for 2. Spielman's first, gets it to go. Peterson subbing in for Collins. Spielman's second shot. He'll find it. 2 for 2 for Spielman. Same press for Cheyenne. Evenson's going to get right by it. A little push off over to Green. He's going to take an open one. Too strong. Rebounded by Krejci. Over to Keller. Keller looking to push. Asking one from Krejci. He'll use it. Swings over to Krejci. Krejci wide open for a 3. Hits the bottom of the
This one's going
rim.
down. Yeah.
Brett Livingston. Slam time for Brett Livingston. Fast break. Timeout Horace.
So we're going to step away as well. Horace leading Cheyenne 28-22. We'll be right back.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life. So then when I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them. Because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us.
Our goal is to get the best possible outcome for the patient. It's just a great feeling to know that you help that patient get back to doing the things they want to do.
And now I have a new hip that feels fantastic.
And we are back from the timeout. Horace called a quick one after that Brett Livingston slam. And it looks to be they're still going to stay in that 2-2-1. Over to Smith. Smith looking for the middle. Will get over to Martin and nearly overthrows it, but now he's doubled. Back over to Smith. Swings over to Keller. Keller's going to take the 3. Too short. Rebound by Martin, staying it alive. Floater, good.
Nice job.
Martin staying active off the ball.
On the weak
Peterson,
side. Oh,
near steal from Spielman. Green going downhill out to Livingston. Livingston's going to go baseline now. Hop, step, layup, good. Livingston starting to get aggressive here. Near steal from Evanson. Zenker will sub in for Spielman. Martin inbounds it to Zenk. Zenker looking to beat Green. He's going to go downhill now. Floater with the right, too strong. Tapped away from Krejci, but Evanson comes out with it. Evanson looking to push now behind the back, being guarded by Zenker. He's going to go downhill, throws it to Terrace. Terrace cutting and finishing.
Evanson, commands so much attention, and you have guys collapsing, but then that opens up those lanes.
Another steal. Evanson wants one. He'll take the layup. The lead grows to 10 for
you got to be
Horace.
careful here if you're Cheyenne. You got to weather this storm. The next 2-3 minutes could mean a lot.
Let's get past over to Krejci. Krejci wide open. 3, too short. Rebounded by Evanson. Keller steals it. He's going to go up with the right and finish. Evanson asking for a foul again.
Well,
he's going to inbound it to Green. Green looking to break.
Martin
doing
a
all
good
over
job.
him, and they're going to call it on Martin.
There's definitely a shove after the fact by Green, but nothing called on that. So that's going to put Horace at the line for the bonus.
As this is Green's second trip at the line.
So Gabe, a second upset, I guess, tonight in the girls as Jamestown shocks number 4 Bismarck Century.
Wow.
So number 3 and number 4 lose tonight. Horace beaten by the Mustangs in overtime, and the Century Patriots beaten by Jamestown.
Seems like it's anybody's game this year.
Well,
over to Zenk. He's going to look to beat it now. Being guarded by Green. Over to Martin. He's going to swing it to Keller. Back over to Zenker. They're looking to get it to Krejci. Krejci is going to look to create now. He's going to go up for 2
move.
easy.
Good strong move, strong take.
Krejci's got 2 people on him. Evanson deep one again. Short this time. Read by Keller. Brandt telling Kyler to push. Keller hesitates.
Oh, nice move.
Good finish from Kyson Keller. The hesitation to the left. 2-on-1. Oh, Euro
good
step.
Euro
Terrace.
step.
Wow. Cheyenne a little bit lazy here on the full court defense. Over to Smith.
In transition, they've struggled at times.
Martin looking at attack, being hounded by Peterson. Peterson's going to strip it away. Evanson on the fast break now. He's going to Euro as well. In and out. Foul call on Martin. As that's another turnover with Cheyenne here. As those are starting to pile up here in the first half.
You have to do a good job protecting the ball against this Horace team. You have to limit the turnovers. You don't have to be perfect, but you've got to be very patient and very smart with your passing. They have such they're so active defensively in the passing lanes with their hands, and that's something you don't see very often is Evanson missing a free throw.
Absolutely. Evanson's second shot here. Too short. Rebounded by Krejci. He goes over 2. Zenker looking to set up now over to Keller. Krejci has position.
Yeah, they don't
Evanson gets another steal. Evanson slows it down and takes the easy layup. Brandt is a bit upset with the passing here as...
And those are passes you can usually take for granted against other teams. You just can't against this Horace squad. While the lead hasn't grown, 10 points down to Horace feels like a lot more than that. Be nice to see Cheyenne in these last 4:40 to get her down to about 6 or so, or 4. Feel a lot better about things going into the second half if that's the case.
Zenker being guarded by Glod. Over to Bernstein. Swings it over to Zenker.
Oh, he had
Krejci, but we'll get it back to Keller. Keller is going to take the hezzy pull. Too strong. Tapped away by Brett. Stays with Cheyenne. Krejci had inside positioning there, just couldn't quite see him. Keller's asking from the corner, spinning, looking.
He had him at first. Krejci was sealing it for him.
Zenker in the left rail, swings over to Krejci. Krejci fake down to Bernstein, pass fake out. He's going to kick it back out to Krejci. Krejci's going to take another one, too short. Rebounded by Spielman. Hop step. Wanted to pass it out, but gets
I
fouled.
was going to say Terrace got him that time.
Horace very handsy. As Cheyenne's going to inbound it once again. Back up top to Zenker. Zenker is going to receive a screen from Krejci. Swings over to Keller. Bernstein wanting it. Stripped away from Brett. Keller gets it back. Over to Zenker. Krejci cut in the middle. Going to set a screen. Zenker's going to attack Glad, and they're going to call a foul. Foul on Nolan Glad, his first. As Evanson will sub in for Glad. Zenker too strong in that second one. Livingston pushing now. Over to Collins. Collins going to take another one. Oh my, Jet Collins, 3 for 3. Get a hand up on that man. Horace staying with the press. Over to Bernstein, nearly too strong. Back out to Spielman. Swings over to Zenker. Zenker's going to go downhill. Floater, too strong again. Rebounded by Terrace. Terrace swings it up to Evanson. Evanson has a lane. Inside hand, good. Horace exploding. They are now up by 15 as Cheyenne struggles to find things offensively and defensively.
We're going to step away. We'll be right back. Welcome back here to Cheyenne High School. First half of the boys game. Horace leading 45-30. A quick 5-0 run here has extended the lead to 15. Cheyenne not dealing well with it, and Coach Brandt wanting to talk to his guys. If you didn't see the first game, the Mustang girls prevail in overtime, shocking the Horace Hawks, a kind of program-defining win for Coach Morgan Milbrath in her first year as the head coach. Great to see.
Great win. As we'll see if this timeout helps out the boys. Horace, they will stay in this press all night long.
Yeah.
Back over to Keller. Keller back over to Zenker. Zenker looking for Spielman. Will swing it over to Krejci. Gable cutting. Fakes the layup. He's got a good pump fake.
Great job. Really well done.
Good execution off the timeout. Evanson looking to create now. Swings over to Myshak. Back over to Evanson. Backdoor for Collins. Over to Terrace. Wow. Terrace 3. Too short. Rebounded by Zenker.
Great ball movement. Great passing.
As they just couldn't convert. Zenker looking to swing now over to Keller. Keller initiating. He's going to go back up to the top. Over to Zenker. Zenker nearly loses it. Back up top to Gable. Over to Keller. Over to Krejci. He's got the space by himself. Fade away like Dirk.
There it is.
My.
Oh, and he blows the kiss to the Horace student section.
They're going to call the carry on the push cross from Evanson.
If you don't think it matters, anytime two West Fargo schools get together, it definitely does to the fans and the players.
As the starting five will be back out for Horace. Swings over to Zenker from Keller. Zenker looking deep now over to Gable. Gable fakes a 3. He's going to go downhill. One bump inside hand. In and out. Rebounded by Brett. Green looking to attack now. Between the legs again. Spin move. Oh my, Aiden Green. Get deep into your bag, young man. Cheyenne looking to break this press again. Over to Krejci. Krejci's going to get doubled.
Terrible
he
spot
was in
to
coffin
be.
spot. Oh, Spielman tried getting the A little reverse there.
I think they'll
and he'll
get
fouled.
Livingston on that one.
As this will be Spielman's second trip at the line. He converts in the first one. Spielman knocks down the second. The deficit is 11. Just a little bit under 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Spielman has the assignment on Green now. Zenker staying on Evanson. Evanson's going to receive a screen back over to Livingston. Peterson up top. Back over to Terrace. Over to Evanson. Evanson faking the right. Back over to Terrace.
There
Tipped away
you
from
go.
Keller. Good hands. Cheyenne gets a stop. Zenker looking to initiate over to Spielman. They're looking for Krejci, but they'll swing it to Gable. Back over to Zenker. Down to Krejci again. He's going to create this time. Kick out to Spielman. Spielman's going to go baseline. Fake
step
inside through. Chase Spielman attacking.
Really well done by Spielman.
Green bringing it up on the right wing. Screen from Evanson. Evanson fakes the deep three. He's going to drive. Wow. Hard foul from Gable as Carter tried attacking. As the refs will come together to talk about if this foul is intentional or not.
They are going to call it.
They're going to call the intentional foul.
Coach Brandt wondering how that can be called that way. I mean, Gable was coming over to be aggressive. I don't know that there was any intent, and I don't think Evanson thinks so either, but the refs make the final determination. Coach Brandt getting the explanation right now.
He'll knock it down. Evanson goes 1 for 2 on the intentional free throws.
And possession for Horace. Well, now they're looking for some clarification.
As the inbounds will be down at the baseline. A little line-up scrimmage play here for the Horace Hawks. As Carter tried getting another one. Oh, wow. Evanson throwing an elbow. Peterson's going to go baseline. Back out to Evanson. Oh, Livingston's going to take it. One dribble. Too short. Evanson flying in, and they're going to call a foul on Evanson. As the parents and fans are livid.
Things are getting heated, and they're... Did they just tee up Zenker? No.
Gable will head to the line for free throws. Myshak subbing in for Green.
Refs got to be careful here. They don't want this one getting out of hand. It's getting chippy out there.
Gable's first bonus free throw. Too strong on that one. Rebounded by Livingston. Livingston bringing it up, being guarded by Gable. Hand off to Evanson. Evanson looking to create now. Over to Terrace. Back down to Livingston. They're going to call a foul on Gable.
They're just so good at that screen and roll. They slip that screen, and then Evanson just able to find that pass. There's not much room, and he just finds a way to get it through each time. And Gable just a step slow recovering, not in bad position, but you just don't think that's going to get through that pass as Livingston misses the front end. We're going to see Smith return for Zanker.
Horus been struggling at the free throw line here.
Yeah, they have. This could be a much bigger lead if they had shot even 50% at the line, and they are struggling.
Misses it again. As there's about a 6-second differential with the shot clock and game clock. Spillman's going to go downhill, back up to Smith. Smith fakes it. He's going to look to initiate now. Pull up to the left, in and out. Rebounded by Krejci. They can take the last shot. He's going to take a 1-pound dribble, but kind of loses
I think he was waiting to see if they were going to call a foul. They didn't.
And it'll stay Cheyenne ball.
Tries to get the ball to Gable, poked away. So shot clock off now. See if Cheyenne holds or if they get something quick as a look off of the inbound. Oh, they had Krejci coming back.
Throw it deep to Spielman. They wanted the backcourt, but
you're allowed to do
Smith,
that.
Too short. Rebounded by Myshak. Evans is going to look to push now. He's got 3. He's got 2. Another deep one. Too strong. Terrace nearly rebounds it, but Martin comes out with it.
Well, a decent finish for Cheyenne. The lead had grown to 15. They get it back to 10. Still pretty big mountain to climb, but that was a good job, especially as things started to get really sloppy, kind of physical out there. Able to get back within 10. Both coaches going to go in and talk about what they saw in the first half and what adjustments need to be made and see if they can do something about things in the second half.
Absolutely.
All right.
And
we'll be right back. You just stick around and we'll be back for the second half.
Tour the beautiful campus of North Dakota State University in Fargo. Learn about majors, scholarships, our free application process, and get a free t-shirt. Register now at ndsu.edu/visit.
If you're thinking about growing your family someday, we'd like to remind you of one simple thing. Babies bring us joy. With an unwavering commitment to delivering the highest quality care, Essentia Health is ready when your someday arrives. Essentia Health, caring for you and your future.
Discover the experience that awaits you at North Dakota State University. Join the Bison family where connections run deep, from the classroom to the field and beyond. Build an exciting career with the help of industry-leading faculty. Tap into the power of the herd and make unforgettable memories in Fargo, one of the best college towns in the Midwest. Don't wait. Find your adventure at North Dakota State University.
So shoulder pain is one of the most common things I see. When Linda came in, she complained of pain in both her shoulders.
You did all the work on the left one, and by the time I had the second one done, I could do anything I wanted to do.
Shoulder replacement, the whole point of that is really to get rid of the pain and get you back to doing normal things again.
You listened to what I wanted, and it worked out great.
We were a good team.
Yes, I think so.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life. So then when I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them, because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us.
Our goal is to get the best possible outcome for the patient. It's just a great feeling to know that you help that patient get back to doing the things they want to do.
And now I have a new hip that feels fantastic.
One thing that I've always enjoyed about being a physician is just the patient and physician relationship.
Part of why I trusted him is because I felt more than just a patient.
We figured out the best situation for my injury, and we chose the one that would best fit me.
I'm a huge sports fan, have been my whole life and still am today. I have a strong desire to help people maintain their activity levels and to get back to doing the things that they are passionate about.
Our health. It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of yourself than checking in with us, your primary care team at Essentia Health. In person or online, we offer scheduling and appointment options that fit your life. We'll care for you today and keep an eye on things for the future. And if needed, get you back on track. So take some time to connect with us, because it's always good to check in.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year.
Tour the beautiful campus of North Dakota State University in Fargo. Learn about majors, scholarships, our free application process, and get a free t-shirt. Register now at ndsu.edu/visit.
If you're thinking about growing your family someday, we'd like to remind you of one simple thing. Babies bring us joy. With an unwavering commitment to delivering the highest quality care, Essentia Health is ready when your someday arrives. Essentia Health, caring for you and your future.
Discover the experience that awaits you at North Dakota State University. Join the Bison family where connections run deep, from the classroom to the field and beyond. Build an exciting career with the help of industry-leading faculty. Tap into the power of the herd and make unforgettable memories in Fargo, one of the best college towns in the Midwest. Don't wait. Find your adventure at North Dakota State University.
So shoulder pain is one of the most common things I see. When Linda came in, she complained of pain in both her shoulders.
You did all the work on the left one, and by the time I had the second one done, I could do anything I wanted to do.
Shoulder replacement, the whole point of that is really to get rid of the pain and get you back to doing normal things again.
You listened to what I wanted, and it worked out great.
We were a good team.
Yes, I think so.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
And we are back with the second half action. Your Cheyenne boys will come into the second half down 10, 38-48.
You know, I think probably those 10 points are just in turnovers, right?
Absolutely.
Got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. I'm going to guess that was addressed by the coaches. And the defense. Clean some things up on defense as we see Evanson rise up and connect.
As he gets it going for the second half for the Hawks. Staying with that 2-2-1. Smith looking to beat it. Gets past half-court line. Gets doubled.
Oh, boy.
Swings over to Keller. Tough pass over to Krejcia. Fakes it. Down to Bernstein. Being guarded by Peterson.
He's got the advantage.
Oh,
good
move.
step.
Good finish from Bernstein. As Peterson tried pulling the chair. Green will bring it up now. Staying patient. Swings it over to Evenson. Evenson back down to Livingston.
Nice find.
Krejcia with a block, and they'll call a foul, telling him they got hit in the head.
Boy. Tough from up here at this angle. Didn't see it all, but that looked pretty good from Krejcia. That's going to be his second of the evening. Send Livingston to the line.
And he'll convert on the first. He goes 1 for 2. Rebounded by Krejcia.
You know, this lead could be a lot bigger if Horace had shot better from the line tonight. They have struggled.
Evenson with a near steal. They're going to call a foul on Evenson.
Well, I think just poked out of bounds. Oh. No, it is. You are right. Push by Carter on that one. His second.
Spielman's going to initiate now. Swings over to Spielman. Down to Krejcia. Krejcia's going to go to work. 2 bumps. 2 steps. A little too soft. Rebounded by Livingston. Green's going to bring it up now in the left wing. Guys open the corner. Peterson wide open. Too strong. Cheyenne got a break. Smith looking to push now. He's going to go downhill. Back out to Krejcia. Swings over to Keller. Up to Bernstein up top. Wide open for 3. Too strong. Spielman offensive rebound.
Push, yeah.
And they're going to call a push on Spielman. As a bit of a rough start here in the first minute and a half for Cheyenne. As Cheyenne will lay off their press for now. And Green will initiate. Double screen for Terrace coming. He's going to go downhill. Wide open lane. Easy 2. Defense a little bit lost there as the lead is 13. Spielman swings over to Smith. Smith over to Keller. Back on the Krejcia. He's going to go to work. Over to Bernstein. Nearly turns it over. Bernstein saves it. Bernstein's going to go baseline. Stopped by Livingston and poked out of bounds by Livingston.
Yeah, a little disjointed here for Cheyenne to start things off.
As Collins will sub in for Peterson. Keller looking, nowhere to go, out to Krejcia. Krejcia staying patient, over to Spielman. Spielman's gonna look to go downhill, spin move, 1 bump, loses it, Collins retrieves it. Collins looking to push now. Over to Terrace, back over to Evenson. Evenson fakes 3, wants to go downhill, spin move,
Good
little
spin.
hook, right-handed layup, good.
19 now. Carter Evanson.
They're going to call a foul on Evenson again, and that will be his 3rd foul.
Now that is not what you want.
As we've got about 15 minutes left in this game still. That could be a problem for Horace and an upside for Cheyenne. Let's see if they capitalize. Smith on the trigger, over to Spielman. Down to Krejcia, all by himself. Mid-range, good, gets it to go.
So Cheyenne finally on the board for the second half. See if they can clean things up defensively now with Evanson out.
And they're going to call an offensive on Livingston.
Yeah.
Good break there for Cheyenne. See if they can shorten this lead up even more. Horus back in that 2-2-1. Spielman getting doubled. Back over to Smith. Smith will stay patient for the action here. Over to Krejci. Smith's going to cut through. Out to Bernstein. Bernstein one fake off his knee. He's going to kick it out for Keller. Keller wide open for three. Too strong. Off the top, Horus ball. Good look there for Cheyenne. Just couldn't find the bottom of the net. Green bringing it up per usual. He's going to receive a screen from Livingston. He's going to go to his right. Back up to Terrace. Terrace wants to go downhill, spin move. Inside, layup. Terrace staying aggressive this second half as the lead is back to 15. Krejci breaks it to Smith. Keller in the corner, over to Krejci. Krejci swings it to Bernstein. Bernstein's going to go downhill now. Left-handed layup, good.
Good aggressive move by Bernstein that time, but
see if they can play defense.
Yeah, this has been kind of the Achilles heel so far in the second half.
Terrace is going to go downhill again. Over to Livingston. Livingston takes the three. Too short. Rebounded by Livingston. Livingston looking for a shot. Back out to Myshak. Myshak between the legs. Terrace, deep three. In and out. Rebounded by Spielman. Fighting for it. Over to Krejci. Smith's going to push. 5-on-4 here.
Good
down to
find.
Bernstein and gets it to go. Way to use numbers there for Cheyenne.
Livingston just lost Bernstein there behind him. Good job getting to the other side of the hoop. From the weak side by Bernstein. 11 now the lead.
Green creating. Hezzy pull. Wow. Aiden Green and one with the pull-up.
Smith says, what did I do? But that's three now on CJ. So Zanker, Martin, Gable all in.
They took out Spielman, Krejci, and Smith. As Green will try to convert the three-point play. And he converts. Martin looking to break the press now, and he will. Martin on the right rail, swings it over to Zanker. Zanker up top to Keller. Keller going to his right, bump, fade away, too strong. Rebounded by Green.
Doesn't feel like a lot of offensive flow here for Cheyenne.
Absolutely. Green, wow.
Oh.
Wow, Aiden Green is feeling himself tonight, getting deep into that bag. Zanker looking now, over to Gable. Gable's gonna look to go downhill on Peterson, and they're gonna call the reach on Peterson. As the offense for Cheyenne here kind of seems like one pass attack.
Yeah.
Not a lot of swinging around.
No, and there's
creating
nothing
gaps.
wrong with the attack, but you got to get that defense to move. You can't let them keep you in front of them and then try and attack that. Not against a team like Horace. Oh,
Keller
they
looking,
missed.
and Gable will save it. Bernstein was cutting. Over to Zanker.
Bernstein was open.
Gable with
Just
the
good.
screen. Zanker going downhill. Back out to Martin. Martin going to his right. Over to Gable.
Great pass.
Oh, they called the foul on Myshak with the reach in.
Fortunate there for Horace because that was a great find and finish.
As back to a box action here for Cheyenne.
They're saying Caden Peterson on that with the push on Martin as he was attacking.
Keller looking. Green steals it. Pick six coming up. Green inside out. Too strong. Rebounded by Gable. Martin's going to push now over to Bernstein. Bernstein's going to take the three. Too strong again. Rebounded by Terrace. Peterson all by himself. Martin's going to cut him off. Inside handed layup. Good. The offense is coming with breeze here from Horace with these easy steals. Zanker's going to look to attack now with the right hand and gets it to go.
Yeah, Horace been really good in transition here this second half. And again, the 16-point lead, much of it just on turnovers for Cheyenne.
Green's going to look to attack. Back out to Livingston. Livingston's going to attack now. Hounded. Peterson fakes a deep 3. Over to Livingston. Fakes it. Back to Green.
Under 10 on the clock.
Green looking to work. Hezzy pull. Oh, my. Aiden Green gets another 3 to go down as he's up to 14. Martin's going to attack now. One hand, and they're going to call a foul. And one! Cole Martin finishing through the contact to give himself a chance for a 3-point play.
Take that one. They're going to get my shack on that.
As Evenson will come back, and so will Collins. Martin at the line. Too strong on the free throw. Peterson with the rebound. Up to Terrace. Over to Green, left wide open. He won't take it. Swings up Peterson. Peterson to Terrace. Terrace between the leg. Gable strips it, and they're going to call the foul. That will be Gable's 3rd foul of the night. As Bernstein will come in for Gable. Green quick trigger to Evanson. Evan doubled, kick out to Collins, wide open for 3. Too strong, rebounded by Martin. He's gonna push up to Krejci. Krejci down to Bernstein. Bernstein being guarded by Terrace. One fake goes up and gets fouled.
Set 6 fouls already on, or 7, I'm sorry, on Cheyenne. It's a shooting foul, or on Horace, but it's a shooting foul anyway, but Cheyenne gonna be in the bonus the rest of the way.
They've got to stay aggressive and use that to their advantage.
That's one way to get back into this game. Score points with that clock frozen.
As Bernstein converts on the first. He goes 2 for 2. Livingston's going to come in for Terrace. Trigger to Green, being guarded by Zenker. Cheyenne's gonna come and double. Green just smoothly breaks it. Evanson downhill over to Livingston. Livingston goes up, too strong, rebounded by Bernstein. Zenker pushes it up to Martin. Martin's gonna attack now, pull up mid-range, good. Cole Martin staying aggressive.
13 now, if you're Cheyenne, if you can get this to, 6 or 7.
Over to Peterson. Peterson for 3.
By
strong.
5 minutes, that gives you a
Stolen
chance.
by Martin.
Whoa.
Martin looking to push now. Inside and hand layup, a little bit too strong. Too much dip. Over to Peterson. Over to Evanson. Easy layup for 2. Quick timeout from Horace.
Horace leading 69-54. 10:06 to go. We'll be right back.
Back from the timeout. Horace taking that quick timeout after extending their lead back to 15.
Quick update in boys action around the state tonight. West Fargo beats South by 20. Bismarck Century up by 32 with not even halfway into the second half. Davies beats Central 80-64. Bismarck leads Mandan by 20 at halftime. North beats Shanley by 20. Legacy beats Minot North 81-44, and Minot up on St. Mary's.
Zinker initiating now is going to receive the fake screen from Bernstein. Back over to Keller. Keller hand it to Martin. Martin's going to take the three. Too strong. Rebounded by Evanson. Evanson looking to attack. Push cross to the right. Kick out to Peterson. They're going to call the foul. As that will be Cheyenne's 5th foul of the night. Over to Peterson. Peterson swings it back over to Evanson. Evanson's going to attack. Slow step. Back out to Green for 3. Good. Aiden Green finds the bottom of the net again. He'll pick up Zenker now. Zenker's going to receive a screen. Krejcar rolling. Pull up for 2. Good. Zenker answering with a 2. Evanson looking to beat this press now. Over to Peterson. Peterson fakes the pass. Back up to Evanson. And Zenker is going to foul Evanson. As Terrace will sub in for Collins.
16 fouls now for the Mustangs, so that'll put Horace at the line for the bonus the rest of the way on the next foul.
Terrace back up to Evanson. Evanson looking to attack. Kick out to Terrace, wide open for 3. Too short. Rebound again by Horace. Back up to Aiden. Aiden looking to attack now. Between the legs. Cross. Spin move again. Kick out to Livingston. Back over to Peterson. Peterson step back tray. Short. Air ball. Martin looking to push. Martin's going to receive a screen from Bernstein. Looking to create. Back up to Bernstein. Over to Zenker. He wants to attack. Nowhere to go. Up to Krejcar. Krejcar swings it back to Martin. Martin, floater from the free throw line. Bernstein rebounds it. Spin move with the left. Finishes. Terrace bringing it up for Horace. Hand off to Peterson. Peterson's going to go downhill. Fakes the floater. Nearly gets tripped up. Back up to Evanson. Evanson go to his right again. Aggressive take. They're going to call the foul. As that will be Zenker's 3rd foul of the night.
Horace continuing to be aggressive offensively, not letting off the gas. The lead has been as much as 18, 14 right now, but not giving Cheyenne much margin for error here, as we're going to see Spielman and Smith come back for Keller and Zenker. But at 8:04 and down 14, Cheyenne has to start digging into this soon. And
Evanson goes 0 for 2 again.
It's amazing that a team that shoots it that well from the 3 has struggled so much from the free throw line tonight, as Bernstein's off. Good
rebound. Stolen away from Evanson. He's going to attack now all by himself.
Good
in and out.
Euro.
Too easy. Seems to be Evanson's 4th steal of the night.
He's up to 23 now.
Swings it over to Smith. Smith's going to look to go downhill. Over to Krejcar. Bernstein asking for it. Telling Smith to clear out. Over to Bernstein. By himself. He's going to look to attack. Looking to kick. Nowhere to go. Over to Spielman. Spielman wide open for a 3. In and out. Rebounded by Green. Green's going to push now.
He'll attack.
All by himself. Attacks. And nearly makes it. Rebounded by Krejcar. Cheyenne's going to push. Finds Krejcar down the middle. He's going to lay it up for 2 and 1. Tanner Krejcar attacking and converting and gives himself a chance for one more.
Good job filling the lane there. Krejcar getting out on the move. That's the 3rd on Livingston. That's going to send him to the bench for a moment.
As Collins will sub in for him. Krejcar on a 3-point play will convert. As Timeout by Cheyenne.
Okay. So we'll step away real quickly. Cheyenne has cut it to 13, 74-61, 7:07 to go. We'll be right back.
So shoulder pain is one of the most common things I see. When Linda came in, she complained of pain in both her shoulders.
You did all the work on the left one, and by the time I had the second one done, I could do anything I wanted to do.
Shoulder replacement, the whole point of that is really to get rid of the pain and get you back to doing normal things again.
You listened to what I wanted, and it worked out great.
We were a good team.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I think so.
And we are back. Let's see if Brant has something special drawn up here after taking that timeout after that 3-point conversion from Krejcia. As they're looking to go at a 1-2-2 here. Edmonton triggers it to Terrace. Terrace finds Collins. Myshak's by himself, and Myshak's going to get an easy 2.
If you're Cheyenne, you have to start taking some chances. You're going to have to go for some steals. You're going to have to be a little bit reckless, and that's tough when a team as quick as Horace is out here, plus they're already in the bonus, but it's going to be your only chance as Evanson
gets another steal, his 5th of the night, in and out, looking to attack, brings it back out. Over to Green. Green swings it back to Evanson. Evanson looking to attack now. Push cross, going to take Martin, kick out the Terrace, wide open for 3. Too short, rebounded by Bernstein. Bernstein swings it over to Smith. Over to Krejcia. Back out to Bernstein. Bernstein's going to attack now. Fake. Looking to kick now. Back out to Martin. Martin's going to go baseline. Kick out to Krejcia. Swings over to Spielman. Spielman spin. Pump fake. Goes up for 2. Too strong. Rebounded by Spielman again. 1 fake. Got him jumping. They're going to call a foul on Horus. Number 3, Ryder Myshak. As Peterson and Livingston will come in for Terrace and Green. As Spielman will have a chance at 2 points. Converts on the first. Converts on the second. Lead to 13. Spielman all over Evanson and gets the steal. Up to Smith. Smith, easy 2. Good break from Cheyenne. A little bit man pressure from Cheyenne now. Tipped away, nearly stolen. Back over to Myshak. Smith, Cheyenne's defensive intensity seems to have risen a little bit here.
Crowd egging them on.
Evanson at the top, being guarded by Martin now. Switch. Evanson goes downhill, little bump, fadeaway, kick out to Collins, wide open for 3. Too short. Rebounded by Spielman.
Chance to cut it under 10 for the first time since the first half.
Spielman will take his time. Over to Evanson, nearly gets a steal. Up to Spielman. Spielman, he'll take the 3. Too short. Rebounded by Livingston. Bernstein takes it away.
Active hands.
Smith looking to create. Kicks it back out to Krejcia. Krejcia's going to take his time. Back up to Bernstein. Handoff of Martin. Brant telling set play. Martin over to Spielman. Down to Bernstein. Bernstein's going to look to create now. 1 fake. Nowhere to go. Stuck. Going to force it. Rebounded by Collins.
Nice job. Livingston with the 3 fouls. Just didn't give ground. Kept those hands vertical, and Bernstein got stuck. Had to put something up.
Over to Collins. Collins swings over to Myshak. Back to Livingston. Over to Peterson. Peterson cross. Looking to attack. Nowhere to go. Being hounded by Spielman. Ooh, fake. Spin. Rebounded by Martin. Martin pushes it up to Bernstein. Bernstein's going to stop and relax. Over to Krejcia. Handoff with Spielman. Spielman wants to go downhill. Fakes it. Back out to Bernstein. Bernstein's going to attack now. Bump. Nowhere to go. Over to Smith. Quick trigger. In and out.
And we got Martin there.
They'll call the late foul there. As Evanson will head to the line for bonus free throws. Zinker will come in for Martin. Evanston's first bonus free throw.
Again.
Misses it again.
Wow.
Zenker bringing it up now.
No harm on the foul. Again, a chance to get it under 10 with under 4 now to play. Cheyenne's got to start making something happen. Go! Wow, Bernstein was open as he came around that screen on the backside.
Spillman looking at attack. Being guarded by Green. Back out to Keller. Keller's going to go to his left. One dribble, pull up. Gets it to go. Cuts it down to 9. Cheyenne will stay with the pressure. Quick timeout from Brandt.
Well, this is what Cheyenne has to have. Now, the last time they did this, Horace was able to break it pretty easily, so I prefer putting a guy on the ball, taking it out of bounds, making it difficult. It stretches your defense more, but letting that guy see that first entry pass usually means the difference between getting that ball in, and once the ball's in, that's really Cheyenne has opportunity, or Horace has opportunities at that point. So if I'm Coach Brandt, I put Keller on the ball and make it difficult for that inbounder.
As we'll see what Brandt has gotten drawn up here.
No one on the court for either team with more than 3 fouls, so that should not play a factor at this point.
As there's 3:34 left to go.
Cheyenne has 1 to give before putting Horace in the double bonus. Next foul by Horace will put Cheyenne in the double bonus.
So here we go. Horace ball.
So going to put Keller kind of as a center fielder here.
As Spielman will lay off the inbounder. And they're going to go deep. Peterson wide open for a layup. He'll take it and
miss.
Will miss the bunny.
Another opportunity for Cheyenne. Can't really waste this.
Spielman cutting through. Fake. Wide open. Stuck. Nowhere to go. And stolen by Evanson.
Looked like Spielman might have a look, but then got trapped underneath.
Green looking to attack now. He'll attack, and they're going to call a foul on Zenker.
Yeah, that hesitation and then that burst of speed. The only way Zenker can keep him in front of him. That's 4 now on Zenker. So it looks like Martin and Krejci are coming back for a little offensive-defensive swap.
As Martin in for Zenker and Krejci in for Bernstein.
Horace likely to continue that press. If nothing else, it slows Cheyenne down.
And he converts the first bonus free throw. And Green will go 2 for 2.
Oh, Horace going to back off. Pick him up at half court. 3 to go.
Turns over to Keller. Same action here. Back up to Martin this time. Martin looking at attack. He's going to go downhill. Bump. Easy 2. Shine staying in their press here. Smith picks up Green. Receiver screen. Green's going to go downhill. Up to Evanson, wide open for 3. In and out. Rebounded by Smith. Smith's going to look to push. Push cross. Kick out to Krejci. Krejci back up to Keller. Over to Spielman.
Got to go. Got to have some.
A lot of ground to make up.
Yeah.
Spielman's going to look to go downhill. Back up to Smith. Smith wide open. Too strong. Rebounded by Livingston.
It's the look you wanted.
Couldn't convert. 2 minutes left.
Yeah, but now under 2 and down 9. 3 possessions here. That's probably all you have about left if you're Cheyenne is maybe 4 possessions.
Peterson attacking. Nearly makes it. Rebounded by Smith.
You got a numbers advantage. Peterson behind the play.
Smith. Morton's going to take it. Finds it. Morton cuts it down to 6. Another timeout by Brandt.
And that's going to be Cheyenne's last, but you kind of have to set up your defense, go for a steal here, and give that last bit of instruction to your team as you cut it to that 2-possession lead. 1:39 to go.
And they don't necessarily need to be fouling at all here as they can play it
out. No.
Stay aggressive, but not to a point where you commit a foul.
Well, at the very least for Cheyenne, you get to set your defense up here. We'll see if there's any kind of switch for the Mustangs, but at the very minimum, you get to set it. Horace went deep to Peterson last time, and he missed the bunny. He had the chance. See what Cheyenne opts to do. Looks like the same setup as before.
As they're going to look to double the inbound. Or they won't. They're going to call this foul on Smith and now bring Peterson to the line.
And that is the double bonus now for Horace. So 2 for Peterson. But we know Horace has had difficulty tonight at the line. This could go a long way towards sealing the game.
And he knocks the first one down. He goes 2 for 2. Myshak subbing in for Peterson. Got to go a little bit faster here. Over to Krejci. Looking for the back door, won't get it. Krejci's going to have to create now. They're going to get the foul call. Sends Krejci to the line for 2. Krejci converts in the first. Peterson right back in for Myshak. Two for two for
Chance
Krejci.
to pick him up. Now the ball pressure on, there it is.
A double.
Yeah.
Evanson's going to break it. Nearly loses his handle. And they're going to call the double dribble. Cheyenne gets the stop they need.
So 2 possessions. Don't have to get the 3 here, but you do have to have that sense of urgency as the offensive-defensive swap again. Myshak for Peterson.
Triggered to Spielman. He's going to look to initiate. Screen from Krejci. Over to Martin. Martin covered by Myshak. Spielman's going to have to attack now. Back up to Krejci. Krejci's going to take it. Back rim. Rebounded by Keller. Another chance. Picks up his dribble. Back out to Smith. Minute left. Martin looking. Snatch. Finishes. 76-80. Horus taking their time with the inbound. 50 seconds left. Double coming. Same break from Evanson. He's going to look to push. Up to Terrace. Terrace.
Oh.
Blocked by Spielman. Blocked by Spielman. Rebounded by C.J. Smith. He's going to look to push. He's going to go downhill. Layup.
And
Converts. Horus taking their time with the inbound. 78-80. Over to Myshak. Double coming. Over to Green. Green looking to break. He'll get past Spielman. He's going to take his time. Cheyenne needs to foul, and they will do so. Cheyenne storming back, but Aiden Green is back at the line for 2.
Coach Livingston choosing not to use one of his timeouts there to keep the momentum going as Green, still a one-possession game. This is the big one with 21.2. And here comes the timeout right now. So a flurry, will it be enough, or is it too little too late for Cheyenne? If Green makes this, really makes it nearly impossible for Cheyenne. You have to get a quick score, a foul, and then another quick score.
As Cheyenne also has no timeouts left. They have to
Correct.
keep that in mind.
But if Green misses, you have 20 seconds to get the shot that you're looking for, but it does probably have to be a 3. Can't settle for that 2 unless it's on a putback.
So here we go. Green's second free throw. Crowd is getting loud. Ice in his veins, Aiden Green. They have to go quick. Spielman running up. 16 left. Finding CJ. Elevator screen for Martin. He fakes a 3. Nowhere to go. 10 left.
Got to get a
they
shot
gotta
off.
Find something and won't convert. Out on Cheyenne. Horace basketball. 6.4 left. Down 4.
And that should do it.
As Cheyenne struggled to find one late there, and Cummings will call another timeout.
If you're Horace, really, maybe just a long pass to the front court, and Cheyenne has to get 4 points. No way that that's going to happen. So even if Cheyenne gets a steal off of it, the game is over. I don't think you want anything in the backcourt here that gives Cheyenne an opportunity to steal in a quick bucket.
Absolutely. They're going to want to keep it away from their rim.
As some fans heading for the exit now, thinking that the game is decided. We will find out here in just a moment. Good crowd tonight, as you would expect when two West Fargo teams hook up. One last quick look around here. Century ends up winning by 35 against Jamestown. Other finals, Bismarck leads Mandan by 12 with 2 minutes left. Minot beats St. Mary's by 22. Legacy beats Minot North by 41. And that's what we have for you.
Over to Evanson. Clock
There's
is
the
running
pass.
out. Over to Livingston, and he's going to throw it down. And he will not make it, as Tanner was not going to let that slide. 82-78 final. Hawks win it.
Well, I think, Gabe, this game got away from Cheyenne in the first half with some sloppy play, not taking care of the ball. and that really kind of doomed them. You know, I think had Horace shot better from the line tonight, this would have been about a 15-point affair, but this kept Cheyenne in it. Valiant effort by Cheyenne, but I got to think maybe Brand not as happy. This has not been as clean of a game as we've seen from Cheyenne as of late.
Absolutely.
But you don't have time to feel sorry for yourself. You got to get ready. We have the Moorhead Spuds coming in on Friday night, a non-conference event. But for both the boys and girls, you just got to look past this and keep moving forward. You know, right now in the boys section of the EDC, it's really looking like 4 teams. It's the 3 West Fargos, West Fargo High, Horace, and Cheyenne, and Davies. And then there's a separation down in Grand Forks Red River at 5th. So I think if you just continue to play the way you're capable, it's going to give you an excellent opportunity to make that trip and punch your ticket to state.
Absolutely.
But you got to keep moving forward.
If those turnovers weren't converted,
yeah,
they will be all right. But they can use this game as a factor to say we cannot do that again.
Right.
As if they do, outcomes like this will happen.
That's for sure. So that's going to do it for tonight. The girls win, the boys lose, both tight games. Again, we'll be back on Friday night for a doubleheader when the Moorhead Spuds visit. But for all of us here at Mustang Media, I'm Dan Wolf.
I'm Gabriel Zafra.
We will see you next time.